Hello everyone. So welcome back to another episode in VR Unreal tutorial series. So here I'm going to work on few additional traverse elements, traverse inputs for the VR template without the motion controller. So here in the default system we can move to the location, teleport to the location I'm looking at with the A button in the joystick. But let's say if we go to a place like this without turning this way, like turning back, and no, without turning completely behind me, we can't move back. So if you are playing the game in a sitting position, it's very annoying. So I'm going to implement a few additional inputs on top of this default template. So with a key input, just like in Half-Life Alyx, we can turn left 90 degrees to the left or 90 degrees to the right. And also with another key input we can move back like this. So actually we moving back, we do some trace checks to make sure that we are not penetrating any walls or any other blocking elements. So yeah, those are the things I'm going to work on today. And this episode is sponsored by this generous patron. Thank you very much for your support. Right, so let's start with a new blank project. Let's select virtual reality. I don't need any starter content. Let's select the VR folder. I have yeah, guess moment, create. Right, so as I don't have a motion controller, I'm going to use this HMD Locomotion map, and what's that? And let's play and see how it works. Right now, like looking at places, if I look somewhere and press the A button on the Xbox joystick that I have connected to my PC, I can move there. So that's the way it works here. Right now, yeah, first now since I am standing on the on my chair, I can't really look back. So just like in Half-Life Alyx, let's first see how to rotate the character. May I, like turn for 90 degrees to the left or to the right with the key press. So let's do that part first. Okay, right, so for that, first let's define an input action. We have teleport left, teleport right. Oh, I wonder what are those. Let's see. Face button, right. Turn 90 degrees. Let's define gamepad, D-pad right, turn 90 right. no, let's just say turn 90, but we can't add this is not axis, so okay, turn 90 right for d-pad right. Also let's add keyboard right arrow as well. Oh, where's the arrow? It's just right. Okay, so another one, turn 90 left. So gamepad, d-pad left, and keyboard left. Okay, now yeah, here turn 90 left. So for that, actually for the teleport we do have an inbuilt function called teleport like this, which is used in the default teleport method. So here for the turning, we don't really have to move the location, we only have to change the rotation of the character. So therefore get actor location, and for the rotation get actor rotation. Here I'll split this and split this one too. Actually I don't think we will ever have to rotate, and we will ever have to have a roll or pitch, so they has to be 0, but anyway I'll just connect them. And for in order to turn left we have to add minus 90 to the current rotation, so that means get the yaw and minus 90, so that should be the destination yaw. Similarly this is turn let's collapse this to a macro, turn M. Let's replace this with the plus and promote it as a parameter, turn value. Okay, now here for the turn left we let's set turn value as minus 90. So for turn right let's set this as plus 90. Right, now let's see. Here let's press right. Here I am turning left and turning right. Okay, so it is working. This is very convenient because I like to play sitting, so when I sit I can't really look back, it's not practical. So yeah, this is very useful for Locomotion. So So for example, if I stop on a wall like this without looking back, I can't move. So now that I have implemented the turning with the key input, I can move around freely, which is great. Okay, all right, so what next? Let's implement another feature, like when we are directly at a wall, it's better to have a way to move back without uh, turning back and move forward. It's better to have a move back input. So yeah, let's see how to do that too. Oh, did I press anything? Right. Okay, so let's add another input. Let's call it step back, and as the key input I'll add gamepad d-pad down, and in the keyboard down arrow, you can use any key you want. So how to implement move back? So here we need to consider the possibility of that if we move back maybe at a ledge or something, then we will fall back. So we have to make sure that we are moving into a location that we can actually stand on. So well, let's just forget about that part and implement. So later on we can integrate that. So first let's implement step back action. Now here get teleport, and as for the destination location, let's get actor location and get control, no, get control rotation. So the reason to get the control rotation is because I think with this we can get the forward direction that the character is looking at. Let's see if I'm correct. Get forward vector. Here I'm gonna only consider the U. Then let's collapse this. Step back. Multiply this by minus value, let's say minus 500. Then add to this current location so that we can get a location behind the character. So as for the destination rotation, let's keep the current rotation of the actor. Get actor rotation, Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, it is working. We can move back. Let's go near the wall. Now I'm at the wall, so I can't really move, so let's step back like this. Cool. Now we can turn and step forward. Right, cool. Now it's really easy to get around in the VR mode. So now let's see what happens if I am facing the wall now. So let's look behind, and then now directly behind me there is a wall. So if I press step back, let's see what happens. Oh, it actually didn't move. Well, right. Oh yeah, now that's what I wanted to point out. So I am outside this play area, so we should make sure that this doesn't happen. So for that, let's see what can we do. Right, we can do something like this. Now we have the destination location, so we can do a line trace by channel. No, we can do not a line trace. Yeah, let's do a capsule trace by channel to make sure that we are not trying to penetrate any walls or anything. Right, so as the start location, I'm gonna give the current location of the character, and as the end location, let's give this destination. Now what's the height of the character? Yeah, usually it's 88, so I'll give it that. And for the radius, let's say 20. Let's use the camera trace channel, and make the debug type persistent, and here let's only teleport if this hit is false. That means we are not really hitting anything. Right, let's see. Let's move back. Try to move back. I'm not moving back. Okay, so actually I am hitting the floor. Yeah, okay. Now see, I'm hitting the floor. Alright, so that's not the way to do it. We have to add some offset to this. Alright, so let's add for this capsule, start, let's add the half height slightly larger than half height value, so that I think we can make sure that we are not submerged on the ground. Similarly to the end location as well. Right, now let's see. Okay, see, now we can actually move back without any issue. So let's go to this wall to test this and turn back and try to move back. Sorry, I was pressing A to move forward. Okay, again, yeah, let's go here and turn back and try to move back. Okay, what happened? I think we are rotating with the down button. Okay, right, see, I'm not moving because in the back side of the character it's hitting the wall. So yeah, need to check this D-pad down is not working in my joystick for some reason. Okay, right, anyway, so yeah, it is working. So now what next? So with this way we can make sure character is not penetrating any walls, and also we can further improve this if we do something like, if we get a hit, then we can move the character only up until that location where the hit happens, so closer to the wall without penetrating the wall. So I'll leave that part up to you. So with that, I like to wrap up this episode, and yeah, in the next episode of the VR series, let's see how to further improve locomotion in VR without the motion controller. So yeah, in the next episode I hope to attempt, like, at the moment we can only traverse in a flat surface, so we don't really have a way to move up or down. So I'm going to work on a system for that in the next episode, and thanks for watching. So as always, the project file will be available through the Patreon page for download, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. The link would be in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.